So, I want to share a story with you about a boss and his workers. So, this boss says he's going to leave for a while, and the workers have to keep working and take care of the shop. So he leaves. They're thinking, oh, he'll probably only be gone for a little while. We'll take care of everything. Our boss has been really good to us. Of course we'll take care of the shop while you're gone. So after, several months to a year, some of the workers start slacking off. They're like, well, he hasn't been here for a long time. He's probably not going to show up today. I mean, hasn't been here for almost a year. Why would he show up today, right? I think I'm just going to go ahead and go to the movies. Maybe go do a couple things I shouldn't be doing at the bar. He'll never know. He hasn't been here for almost a year, so what's the point? 2 years go by. Before you know it, some of the workers aren't even working. They're not even there. They're home watching horror movies and with their girlfriends or boyfriends, messing around, while a couple of the faithful workers are there. And all of a sudden, the boss shows up. 3 years later, there's only 3 workers there when there was hundreds, if not thousands. Then he realizes all the good things he did for all those workers, who was really faithful, who really, really appreciated what he did for them. Because they were sweeping the floor still when he come back. Are you going to be sweeping the floor when he comes back? Now look, I'm not talking about sweeping the floor perfectly. I don't think the boss is going to come in and be like, you didn't get that little piece, you didn't get that little piece, you didn't get that little piece. What about that little cobweb up there? No, it's not about the little specks that you missed. It's about that you're there. You're sweeping the floor. You're doing your job. While the other workers are not there. And they're going to think, it's okay. He's not going to show up while I'm gone. And then guess what? He comes in and locks shop, and all of the workers that weren't there banging on the door, let me in, let me in. And guess what? He ain't going to let you in. You weren't there. You weren't doing your job. So guess what? You're fired. Now, why does everybody get on God when he fires you? You weren't there. You weren't doing your job. Right? I mean, it's only fair. Right? You really expect to still have a job while not doing your job. But yet God is this big, horrible guy when you get fired. When you're not doing your job. And again, it's not about doing your job perfectly. It's about doing your job. So are you sweeping the floor, or are you making excuses to run off? Are you sweeping the floor, or are you worried about every little speck on the floor? Because it's not about worrying about every little speck on the floor. It's about doing your job and sweeping the floor. So are you sweeping the floor?